Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here. As you know, it's been a couple of days since episode 57, part 2, has been released, and it was crazy. Normally we get episodes every 3 days, but it already has passed 3 days ever since Skibidi Toilet 57 part 2 was uploaded, and lately the creator of the series has been posting new episodes every 4 or 5 days because he was most likely working on finishing episode 57. But what about now? I'll talk about when the new episode could be released, what might happen in episode 58, and what will happen to Titan Speakerman since he left the scene very angry in episode 57 part 2. If you don't want to miss any of the sneak peeks of the upcoming episodes and updates on the Skibidi Toilet Roblox game I'm making, make sure to join my new Discord server with the links down below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Here we go. Before we get into when I think the new episode is going to come out, let's first talk about why and where Titan Speakerman left to. As we all know, the Titan Speakerman has been infected for a long time. We are almost at episode 58, and he was infected all the way in episode 32. It was mostly his fault that he was infected because he wasn't being cautious enough and didn't have good enough reflexes to feel the parasites, because we saw in episode 57 part 2 that when the helicopter parasite got on Titan Cameraman, he was able to feel it and reach to it before the parasite could do anything. This might have come with his new upgrades, but he didn't even feel bothered by it for a second and wasn't fazed at all. No matter what, I think we are finally saved from the parasites, and they won't really be a problem unless they are upgraded. The weirdest thing in the last episode was that the Titan Speakerman still looked angry even after being cured and looking around. Does this mean that he still has the same emotions from when he was infected? Or is he mad that he destroyed everything? Or does he even remember what happened? We will most likely learn all these secrets slowly, but if he does remember everything that happened, he surely knows that he has killed hundreds, maybe thousands of Speakermen that were completely innocent. This might affect him very badly since it's his own race and he has killed so many of them with his own hands. We don't even know if the Speakermen will simply accept him back since they all probably have PTSD after what happened. My guess is that he'll go back to the base, but he probably won't be welcomed. And they might even attack him without knowing that he is cured unless it's been communicated that he has been cured. This might cause some short-term issues, but surely will get fixed. And I hope we'll get to see a team-up later on with all the Titans against the Skibidi Toilets. One thing I don't know is if Cinema Man can forgive him after what happened, because he was damaged a lot after Titan Speakerman stabbed him in episode 47 and still hasn't recovered. With how well TV men act, I'm surprised that he hasn't come back yet, because they usually are very fast and on point when it comes to stuff. Anyways, before I get into what I think will happen on the next episode, let's talk about when it's going to come out. I don't have any confirmation, but from what it looks like, it might take 4 or 5 days after episode 57 part 2 this time again. It's been more than 3 days and we don't have any signs of a leak. Normally we start getting time frames or leaks around this time, but it's pure silence right now, which makes me believe that either the creator of the series is cooking up the new episode really fast and it'll be released tomorrow. Or we might have to wait one more extra day and we'll get some sneak peeks tomorrow. We usually start getting leaks 5 to 6 hours before the episode releases. Sometimes it's earlier, but if we don't get a leak in a few hours, I'm going to assume that the new episode will be released on the 23rd. The last episode was like a climax for the series until now, and the creator might even have taken a day off. I don't really know, but hopefully a great episode is on the way. Now let's talk about the possibilities in episode 58. As you know, we saw literally everyone get together in episode 57 part 2. There was TV woman, camera woman, plunger cameraman, simp cameraman, Titan cameraman, Titan speakerman, and more. My guess is that after TV man learned that the tank was destroyed and got mad in episode 56, they started teleporting everyone close to the battlefield to join the battle, because some of you mentioned that they were watching over the scene in episode 57 part 1. I'm not really sure if this is a TV man or a ventilation point for the building, but it looks like both. Since everyone got together this episode, unless they push forward to the Skibidi toilet bases together, we are most likely not going to see them team up for a while, but it is very possible that in the next episode they'll start pushing toward the Skibidi toilets base and try to deal a heavy blow unless they decide to split up and chill. We all know that G-Man Skibidi Toilet was very mad at the end of the episode, and he is surely going to return with something big, and I think he might go a little overboard this time because of how mad he got in this episode. I don't know what the scientist Skibidi Toilet has been cooking up lately, but he is probably going to come out with something worse than the parasites, and we all know that the parasites were a huge deal and a challenge for the Alliance. If we don't see them pushing towards their base, we might actually get a goofy, chiller episode like episode 54 that's just made for fun instead of building up on the story with slight foreshadows and hints on the lore. What do you think is going to happen in the coming episodes? Make sure to comment it down below. And if you don't want to miss any of the sneak peeks and leaks on the coming episodes, don't forget to join the new Elite Cameraman Discord server as I said in the beginning. Also make sure to like and subscribe.